take a pitch. Swings on this one. It's in the gap. Bases are loaded with Donkey Kong coming up to the plate. They need 3, and Donkey Kong's already in a home run. Again, the biggest at-bat of the season for both of these teams.
Welcome, everybody, to Week 4 of the Triple SL. We just were on last night on Friday night, so I'm so thankful that you are joining me once again for another night of crazy baseball here from Baseball Kingdom and on the deck of the Daisy Cruiser. I'm here once again as we have a marquee matchup to begin our Week 4. It's Mario, undefeated, 29-run scoring Mario from last night, and Andrew's team will try to travel to the Cruiser and spoil what has been an undefeated season for the Daisy Flowers, who are also just as dangerous, and they find ways to win in close ball games. So far, the Mario Fireballs have had 1 close game out of 3, and really they could have they kind of squeaked away with that one per se. It feels like the Daisy Flowers have won all of theirs. But last night was a message sent. If you did not join us last night, I understand if you didn't join us, and that's why we're here. That's why we're updating you. But, man, we had some blowouts last night. There was only 1 close game. A lot of decisive moments, and the shape of the league is starting to show a little bit, and it certainly will after this week. Hopefully after 4 game weeks, we'll have a better idea of who's in control and who's going to need some help, and maybe they're going to need some free agents or to make some trades with other owners because we're getting down to it. Trade deadline is after game week 11. We still have opportunities to pull a win. We have multiple teams looking for their first win, and let's take a look at the standings to see where everything's shaking out. 4 teams are at the bottom of the board, and now the Yoshi Eggs take the bottom of the board. They're not the bottom in run differential. That's the Bowser Jr. rookies. So any of those teams that are in the bottom 4 spots that are able to pluck a win, and if the Bowser Jr. rookies lose on the road tonight at the Diddy Monkeys, who are the only other undefeated team of the 3 out there, well, that would help any of those teams' chances to maybe get towards that cut line where the wild card is at the Wario Muscles. Meanwhile, the Luigi Knights were undefeated and up into 2nd or 3rd place, but just with that one big effort from Bowser, making it 17-1, they flip all the way down into the 7th spot on the bubble. But like we said, folks, it's a long season. A lot of baseball left to play, but now things are just starting to take shape. But let's get going with the big one. One team is going to hang their first loss tonight on the other. It's Mario at Daisy, and it's the starting lineup. Starting with the Mario Fireballs, Andrew continuing to pitch tonight. Not too much of a change. The blue and the red Pianta flip in the lineup. So blue Pianta goes to 2, red Pianta goes to 8, but otherwise the rest of the lineup. Well, actually, no, I'm going to take that back. There was a lot of changes here. So Andrew goes to pitch. Because I'm pretty sure it might have been Mario last time. It was Mario last night. So it's Andrew to start today, and then we see some movement in the outfield where now the extra red me is in center field. Mario is in right, and we know that this team, the Daisy Flowers, can certainly hit it. Not too much change for them. Actually, I think there was really not any change at all. Boomerang Bro had a solid effort last night. Blue Dry Bones carried the game last night. 4 innings pitched in a relief effort, only 1 run allowed. That was an absolutely massive effort from Blue Dry Bones to get the game back in the right direction and what would ultimately make the comeback possible after the DK Wild started the game up 5. That is the biggest comeback we've seen so far in the league, and it's not surprising that it was from the Daisy Flowers, all things considered. We got 3 people in here for some Saturday Night Baseball, folks. Get locked in as Game 1 is about to be underway. Mario at Daisy. It's the primetime show here, and it starts now. Got a little bit tired this weekend, especially with all the things going on, and we're doing a trip tomorrow and all that. But I promise I'll get some more highlights up as Blue Pianta hits this one to right field. Bye-bye. Not even a doubt that was gone. It's already 1-0. Blue Pianta sails this one, and he sets sail and starts this team off right on the Cruiser with a 1-0 lead. Hot to start, so I expect nothing different here, as here's Yellow Pianta. And we take a look at this team's ridiculous stats, as this is another big drive. It's going to be another one! Goodbye!
followed up with a 2-run shot. And it's 3-0. The Piantas go back-to-back with homers. The Mario Fireballs, last night we saw some ridiculous outings from them as I pull up the log. This one is caught by Daisy. Double play there. Lined into a double play does, I believe, the red me that was. And 3 runs are scored, and not a bad way to start for the Mario Fireballs on the road. But the Daisy Flowers, they seem to pull things off. Meanwhile, for the Daisy Flowers last night, as we see Blue Dry Bones, who's been such a staple of this team, his hitting streak did end, so he's no longer perfect, but he's still doing quite well as that ball gets down and the bases are loaded with nobody out. We said that a lot last night, and here we go again. Blue Dry Bones was 3 for 4 with 3 singles last night. Funky Kong, a little bit more disappointing, middle of the road, but he did have a homer. He did have a big homer that hit in 3 RBI, and this could be a grand slam. Oh, we saw one last night, but it's at least going to get 1 home if Blooper tags up correctly as it's caught in the outfield. Toadette does not tag up, but Blooper gets home safely, and it's 3-1. Take strike 1, swinging. Star swing here. Good time to use it, but it's going to be a line drive to Toad. Toadette is going to tag up thanks to how hard that was, and it's 3-2. Nice base running by Toadette. And Red Pianta's now going to be 11 for 15 on the season. And here's Blue Toad. Looks at strike 1. 6 different home run hitters for this team. Everybody's spreading it around, and here comes Blue Toad. Goodbye. Same spot. 3rd home run of the game. It is 5-3. Boomerang Bro is hanging it over the plate, and they're sending it to right field. You got to make an adjustment at some point here, folks. Red Paratroopa went out there last night. Can you get this 3rd out, or will you allow these runners to come in and extend the deficit? Here comes a pitch from Daisy. Will Red Toad know his scouting? He won't. He won't know how to scout this game. The Bananas go out, and it's grabbed. Nice play. Toadette was worried about the Bananas coming down. She kicks it over to one of her teammates, Boomerang Bro, and that will stop any damage from happening. All things considered, 2 runs being allowed in that inning. Not bad. It's 5-2. With the Mario Fireballs hitting 3. They're at 9 on the season as a team. Funky Kong now has hit a lot of those, and he's going to do it again. What did I say about right field? They're not even going to get there in time. 3-run shot, and this ball game is tied. Funky Kong does it again. He leads the league in RBIs, and he adds to his lead because this is what he does. In big moments, Funky Kong goes yard, his 4th of the year. And Andrew's getting tired already, and he's going to have to go to their second pitcher. It's going to be Mario likely, but there's going to cause an issue. They didn't get to right field that time with chemistry. Now they're not going to have it. For Boomerang Bro, who also is not afraid of hitting homers. Takes the first strike on the left edge of the plate here. Second one is swung. Grabbed by Blue Pianta. There's the double play. 4-6 to end the inning. And we are still tied at 5 after 5. What a game we got here between 2 undefeated teams. One is going to lose and have their first loss of the season, and one will improve to 4-0 and maintain an undefeated season. One but misses. Another swing, and it's straight to Boomerang Bro. And this is a completely different story for this Mario Fireballs team. 4 straight scoreless innings. The defense is coming out, as well as the pitching. The Daisy Flowers might be the better team tonight, but we still have some baseball left to play. Wiggler, 5-5, bottom of the 6th. Gets this one on for a single on the first pitch. Nice play by Wiggler. Red Paratroopa. Again, nobody out. Wiggler on first. Daisy Flowers have won 2 games in the last inning or further. They won an 8-inning game against the Bowser Jr. rookies on the road with a 2-run shot from Blue Dry Bones. Then last night, I believe it was Boomerang Bro that had the winner. Here at home, on the ground, in the gap. Sent over. Wiggler's going to go for home. He will get home. Safe. What a turn by Wiggler. I was almost not expecting it. I was going to say bases loaded. Even the buddy play didn't get it done. and Wiggler gets home in time, and they have the lead. A huge lead, by the way, in this critical spot. Now that they have the lead, now they don't have to worry about going to the bottom of the 7th and scoring a run like they have. They just have to get 3 outs in the top of the 7th to remain undefeated and win at home again. Been on base a couple times tonight, has done well for herself. The 0-1, straight to Blue Pianta, who diving grabs that ball. And that is the end of the 6th. So a huge 1-run score there as Wiggler decides to be aggressive in the base running and gets it done. And now they just need 3 outs and no runs allowed. It's always tough against this team, but they've done it 4 straight innings in a row. They just need to do it one more time. Blue Drybones has been the clutch reliever. He might be the Mariano Rivera of the league. And that is 1. 2 outs remaining for the Mario Fireballs in their potential undefeated season. Who would have thought that this would have been the situation after they put up 29 last night? But there's an error from Boomerang Bro off his glove. That is a critical error in this moment. They could have been down to their last out, but it's off his foot. And, oh boy, those are the things that can change games, folks. With Red Toad at the plate, 1 out. The 0-1 into right field. It's going to get down. 2 on. Runners on first and second. Both teams are undefeated. One's got to lose. Red Me is up to the plate. He's had 9 hits this season. Coming into the game, off speed, is taken for strike 1. Red Me came into this game going 9 for 15. It's a line drive. Toad with the double play. That's the ball game. The Daisy Flowers are undefeated. And the Mario Fireballs, after putting up 29 runs last night, lose on the road 6-5. The Mario Fireballs undefeated at home. They only won by 1 in their first away game. And in their second, they lose. And they drop to 3-1. And the Flowers of Ethan, drafted off vibes, they remain immaculate. They're on top of the league again, 4-0. Second game of the night here. Will the Bowser Monsters avoid any potential home curse and win this one convincingly, closely? Or will it be the Waluigi Spitballs to try and turn their season around and prevent themselves from being the first team to go 0-4? Only way to find out is by hitting the play button on this baseball game. Blue Shy Guy 4 for 14, one of the disappointments on this side. Next to probably Blue Toad, but Blue Toad has still had less at-bats than Blue Shy Guy's had. He's 4 for 14 is Blue Shy Guy coming into the game, and he is now going to be 4 for 15. Oh, but there's an error. An error over the head of Waluigi. Waluigi's not there in time, and that is an error to get 2 aboard here from Monty Mole. Surprising, to say the least, that happened. And a strike here for him. This one in the gap, and bases are loaded with 1 out. Oh, Bowser thought about turning the corner like Wiggler did earlier, but instead stays at third, so 1 away. Bases loaded. The Bowser Monsters put up 17 last game. Star swing. It could get to the outfield. It will get down. That's going to be at least 1 in. And it's over the head of Toad. 2 runs are going to score. Monty Mole's going to have a chance to turn around and go to third. There's the fire. Boomerang Bro's going to go for third, but he stays back at second. A 3 RBI double. And they take the early lead quickly here in the first, as I don't even know what Purple Toad was doing. He just fell over. Already been planted. You're just watering them right now. 0-2 for Blue Critter. This is deep to center field. Are they going to get it? It's off the wall. Blue Critter's going to get to second. Purple Toad grabs it off the wall. That's an RBI double. 4-0. This one was so close from going yard. We thought it could. If it hit the top of the wall, it would have. But instead, it hits the edge there. And so luckily, it's not a couple extra. Free agency. Gray Shy Guy was dropped by this team after week 1. Line drive to Brown Critter. Double play to end the inning. And so luckily, no more of an issue. But Tim is already flustered, allowing 4 after 1. Bottom of the first for this new look lineup. Petey was the leadoff batter, but now considering that maybe you want to get some people on base for Petey to have those home run chances, which we know he can hit. He's had a lot of them robbed this year, though, unfortunately. And that one is not robbed, but rather collected by Blue Magic Koopa in left. Petey Piranha. 5 for 11 this season. Like I said, a lot of homers robbed. Will this one get robbed? Is it deep enough? There's King Bob-omb. Drops a bomb. It's not going to affect them. 1, 2, 3. Perfect game so far for Bowser through 1. And it's still 4-0. Times for him. He jumps a little bit early, and it seems like the quick turnaround from last night has not allowed him to get that fixed. Waluigi will come in. Tim's day is done. Only 1 inning pitched and 4 allowed. Maybe he'll have a little bit of an easier time here at short. As Bowser hits a no-doubter. It's way too fast. Left field bomb. 6th home run of the year for King Koopa. And the batting king, he certainly is. 7-0. 2 on. Nobody out for Blue Toad. Off speed. Waluigi likes going to it, and that will actually allow a fly out if the pow ball doesn't get down. And we got some interesting running here. Oh, but it's off of Yoshi. He doesn't catch it in time. Perfectly timed pow ball. They're going to try for home. Blue Magic Koopa is going to get home, and the error makes it 8-0. And Waluigi just wants to crawl in a hole and cry because they can't do anything right. No outs for runners on the corners. Tristan, this one's down the middle. It's over the head of Tim. Blue Critter decides to hold up. I really, again, don't understand that. Some of the runners are playing a bit conservative at third base when they should just be running. So bases loaded, nobody out. Loading it for Red Magic Koopa, who swings on this one but pulls it to the right. That's a foul ball, 0-1. Liar ball again for Waluigi. He likes to use these often and early in the count, and it doesn't make any goddamn difference. And there's the boo item, which will get it past Purple Toad. 2 come home. Tristan's going to turn for home. He's going to get there. 11-0. And this is exactly what you didn't want. Waluigi's done, and it looks like the story is not changing for this Waluigi spitball side. And now's the time that you're going to have to start looking at maybe trading a piece of some kind if you're wanting to turn this season around. It's just not clicking. And it's clicking for Bowser. Goodbye. 2nd home run of the game. His 7th of the year. He is just doing this in dominant fashion, folks. On this team by far, and this is surprising, folks. Again, Petey has had home runs robbed. So statistically, 6 for 9 is Red Koopa coming into the game. Grabbed by Monty Mole, nice play. And that's 4 straight innings. Again, nothing to it. 13-0 still. Head to the top of the 5th. Bowser could be on a multiple home run game. We've seen, I believe, maybe 1 3 home run game. Maybe. No, I think it might have been just a couple 2s. Have we seen a 3 home run game? We might now, because this one is deep again, and it's over the wall. 3 home runs. King Boo, I believe, might have had 3 home runs in one of his games. Or maybe it was Petey. Doesn't matter. One of them had 3 home runs, but now Bowser adds his name to the list, and you have to think he's going to come around and try for the first ever 4 home run game in the league. With 22 games to play, it's hard to know what I guess you know how we thought about the 70 home run club, the 60 home run club. What is the number that is going to be impressive? What's the line that he's going to get to? It was 3 coming into this one. Nice double play there to get 2 out. Had 5 coming into the game, adds 3. He's at 8 through 3 games. That is a pace at about 2.5 a game. We're looking at a 40 home run season or more. That is not an amazing proposition for their opponents. Deep to right center. And on to the issue. Solo shot again for Boomerang Bro, his 2nd of the year. Position for Blue Magic Koopa here, who's also batting a coin flip coming into the game, and he'll continue this amazing stretch of hitting for this team. I'm sure that they will go above 500 in the hitting department, in the average department. Blue Critter. Man, oh man, it just will not end. That's gone. Goodbye. Home run for Blue Critter. They put up 17 last night, and they've somehow beat that total and made it 18-0. 19-0, pardon me. Add 1 to that. Green Noki. As Bowser will try to end this game, I believe. Bowser is working on a complete game here, and he's going to have a potential shutout. Not a perfect game, but Bowser will be able to potentially pitch a shutout. He's so good, just all around a quality player. And no wonder why he was picked second as far as the captains go. Waluigi misses on the first. Bullet Bill here, 0-2. Down to his last strike. Swings on this one. And the inning will continue. And they'll prevent the shutout. What did I say? You got to try and prevent the shutout. And they do so. Green Noki's going to go for home. And now she's in a pickle. Well, they're going to get one. Oh, no, she stays safe at third. You thought Green Noki might spoil the moment. But, hey, there's one. It's not a shutout. You're not getting skunked tonight. And you'll have to place that. And now Bowser's all crying, saying, God damn it. I can't believe we didn't hold that shutout. And that will be it for him. And Blue Magic Koopa will come in to get the last out. But an impressive showing, nonetheless, 1 run allowed in 6 2/3 innings. For King Koopa, he will definitely jump up the ERA charts. Brown Critter will continue things as Green Noki's going to get home. And it's 19-2. Take another look at this one. Nice hit. Brown Critter has not really been able to do much in the hitting department, but tonight he's able to get one there. And now Petey Piranha with 2 on. He has not been doing so well himself tonight, but maybe he can make that change. But this is going to fly out to center field, and that is the ball game. And the Waluigi Spitballs drop to 0-4, and the Bowser Monsters have firmly placed themselves in the conversation for a potential first-round bye. They are going to be 3-1, and they look just as formidable as some of the teams we've seen already so far this evening. So with all that being said, let's see what happens. Third game of the night, Luigi on the road. Can they get to 3-1 and get back in the conversation for the top of the league? Or will DK get their first win and raise themselves out of the defeated column this season? Luigi now coming in this game was 4 for 12, now 4 for 13. And here's a ball on Dark Bones. 6 for 9 coming into this one. And make that 7 for 10. Solid pick there for them. We know that it's a little bit misleading. Fire Bros 5 for 11. He had a lot robbed in the game against Birdo. But Green Critter on this off speed will take it for strike 1. Green Critter has been disappointing. 3 for 10. You really expected more out of him. And he's not going to get it. It's going to be a 5-4. Oh, 3 double play. They get the tag. It was off the base. But Lakito says that maybe baby DK got back to the bag or got the tag. And that ends the inning. Double play, 5-4-3. Scoreless, top of the first. ESPN broadcast. I really appreciate that. That's what we aim for here. Doing something silly, but taking it as serious as we can. And seriously, this one could be gone. It's over the head of Green Paratroopa. It was just too fast, and Donkey Kong starts the scoring with a homer. His 3rd of the season. That was an absolute missile to left field, and it's 1-0. Yes, I went to school for sports journalism / I didn't really do a lot of commentary in college. I kind of stopped, but this is where we're at. And Teal Yoshi, are you kidding me? It's gone. Teal Yoshi hits the most unlikely of homers, and he adds to the lead. I said it in such a way because Teal Yoshi hasn't had a hit all season, and he starts his first hit of the season is a homer. Oh my God. Pick to hit a homer in this game for the DK Wilds. This one, though, if Mitch can get to it, it will be the 3rd out. So 2 solo shots by Donkey Kong and Teal Yoshi. And it's 2-0 after 1. But this makes things a little bit more complicated. Now here's Mitch, who has been not too bad a coin flip, batting .500 this season, 5 for 10. Takes a big swing at this one. You knew it was going to be good. Firebro's going to get home. That's an RBI single for Mitch, and it's 2-1. Nice hit from him. You can just tell with the way he was charging up that power swing that was going to be a good one, and it certainly was. Firebro gets home, and it's 2-1. 1-run game here. Out. Don't blame Magic Koopa for trying to get the 1 out to make it for Baby DK. I think you just got to get the one you know you can get. Baby DK, though, has a deep drive to center field, but they can rob it at the wall. They do. Mitch robs it, and it stays a one-run game. Mitch's outfield has been doing that all year, too. And this time, he's in a perfect position to rob it at the wall. And we remain a 2-1 game. How clutch was that with 2 outs? Baby DK almost went yard. Green Critter. Could he be the one to give the lead for the Knights? Big drive, but it's going foul. Got a bat to that one, or I guess a hammer or a mallet or whatever the fuck you call that thing. Down the middle. Watch out, but it's grounded. Oh, you just bad. It's a tough situation there. You thought he would have gotten a big bat to that one, but it's grounded out to second. Brown Critter. Can he do something here? Brown Critter has had 1 home run on the season. But he's down 0-2 here, quick to Dark Bones. Good time to use a star pitch. Does not. Curving outside. Catches it off the edge of the bat. Nice pitch placement there to cause a line drive to short. Now, Mitch had a big RBI earlier with Firebro on third. Yellow Magic Koopa getting tired off speed on the first one. It swung on, and it's deep to left field. It's going to hit the wall. Green Magic Koopa's coming home. No, he stays there, and now he's in a pickle at third. Will he get there in time? And he's out. He's tagged out. The hesitation. Oh, my God. Again, the base running with this team has been so bad. I don't understand. He's on momentum at home, but it doesn't matter. Green Toe gets that one in, and he's trying to distract from that happening, and now the bases are loaded with 2 out. And now Yellow Magic Koopa's gone. The pressure is mounting, and here's Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong not really known for his pitching. He's an average pitcher, but he has that barrel pitch. Here's the first one. Green Paratroopa in the gap. They're going to tie the game and more. Mitch is coming home. It'll be 3-2. That's the go-ahead single. As it gets over the head of the shortstop. And what a play by Green Paratroopa. Came into the game only batting 4 for 12, but that's his first couple RBIs of the season. He brings in 2, and it's 3-2. Now Donkey Kong and Luigi, who's been struggling today. But there's a flower out there. Watch out. It might cause an issue. It's over his head. Smelling the flowers at a bad time. 2 more get home. And there's Luigi with a triple. Look at that. The flower caused the issue. Luigi gets to third, and all of a sudden, a 4-run inning, the most runs we've seen. We only saw 3 in the first 3, and it's 5-2. And now Dark Bones is going to continue the rally as Luigi gets home and makes it 6-2. Dark Bones had that triple to help them win a game earlier this season and put them in position. These two have been a magic connection. Green Bay Peyton said not what they meant by stop and smell the roses. There's no doubt about that, my friend. That was not the time to do it. 6-2 here, top of the 4th, 2 out. Green Critter, line drive. It's not grabbed in time. It hits the ground, and that's still 2 on here. So what an inning. A 5-run inning here in the top of the 4th for the Knights. And they flip the script on this game. Now fire Hammer Bro with 2 away. Now, he might want to sit inside here. Donkey Kong likes to pitch inside. Oh, but then he misses, and now he's down 0-2. Barrel pitch incoming, no. This is a swing, a big drive. Will it stay fair? No, it's curving foul, and we'll stay at 0-2. This one, strike 3, and he's out, and that will be the end of the inning. Nice pitch there again for this side. Peter going first, star pitch on the ground. It could have been a tag out there at second, but he just decides to be a little bit flashy and get the one at first. Darkbone's getting a little bit tired, but again, he's been doing well. Mitch has hit some baseballs tonight, but he lines it. Oh, it's missed by Yellow Yoshi. That's an error. And on the tongue catch, he misses it. Bases loaded with nobody away, and Donkey Kong is still going to try and stay in there, but I wouldn't blame him if he pulled himself in this sort of a jam. Green Toad down 0-1. The 0-1 in the gap. Make it 8-2. 7-2 rather. I thought it'd be 8-2 because Green Shy Guy could have got home, and Yellow Magic Koopa caught smelling the roses again. Now you pull him and put in the much quality pitcher here in Boo. Very quality pitcher. Maybe he can allow them to get out of this jam with bases loaded, nobody out, and try to get them back in the right direction. Another lead blown by the DK Wilds on the ground. They're going to get another one home, 8-2, but a double play will make it 2 outs for Luigi. He's been struggling tonight, popping a lot of them out into the outfield. He's had the bat, but not quite the distance to get it over the wall. 0-1. Nice eye there for a ball, 1-1. Ooh, call the strike by Lakitu, and I don't agree with that. Don't know how that caught the plate. This one is over the plate, though. Mitch is going to come home, make it 9-2. Great play by Mitch, and we're back up to Dark Bones. He swings on this one. Line drive, left field. It's on the ground again, and they continue to get people on with 2 out. Bringing up Green Critter. Could they put away the game here? It's already in a good spot, but a homer could put away the game. It's to right center field. Could be close at the wall. Grab for out number 3, but still an impressive stretch. Rally time here for the Wilds in the jungle. First pitch, swung on, in the gap, Yoshi, after not having a hit in the first 3 games of the season, has 2 tonight, including a homer, and it's 9-3. We got 10 viewers in here, might be a max. Thank you so much, everybody, for watching. If you shared this, I appreciate you. Let people know that might like this game, that we're playing baseball. We got a 22-game season. Follow us on TikTok at Super Sluggers for more info, and I promise I will get some more updates there. It's just been a lot of work to get the league even going to begin with, and all these stats that I get a chance to look at together. It's nice to have the stats and information. Bro Critter to center field. Oh, it's off the top of the wall. It's not a homer. Donkey Kong will get home. It's just a single. Just a single. That is a huge swing. I can't believe it. Lakitu says that ball got down. That's the tough part. We don't know where the wall is in this stadium, and it's to Donkey Kong's detriment this time. But again, there's nobody out here for the DK Wilds with bases loaded, 9-4. They could turn this game around. Bottom of the 5th, we play 7. Yellow Magic Koopa star swing into center field. It's going to get down. Yoshi gets home 9-5. Yellow Yoshi at the plate. He's safe. Safe. 9-6. 2 RBI single for the Wizard as Yellow Yoshi makes a play at the plate, and it's there in time. You saw his little foot get to the bag first. And oh boy, we got a game here. What a ball game we got on our hands here, folks. Let them know. Call your friends. That's what they used to tell people back when they had a landline, is to call your friends, tell them something's on the TV. Or you can text them and tell them that this is going on right now. What a ball game. Line drive. Green Critter. There's 2. Gonna be a triple play. Oh, no, it's not. But 2 away will certainly help the prospects and maybe the heart rate of Mitch trying to get out of the inning. They've allowed 4. Boo. Line drive. That'll be the end of the inning. 4-run inning for the DK Wilds. They were down 7 to start the inning, and now they pulled themselves back to within 3 from second to turn that back. So 1 out here with runners on second and third for the captain. Could be able to get this to 10-6. Grab by Yellow Yoshi. No, it's 6-4. Double play. And it remains a 3-run game as we head to the bottom of the 7th. The DK Wilds are trying to get their first win of the season. It's not the perfect section of their lineup, but they have to get somebody on in order to get 3 runs. Can it be Yellow Magic Koopa? Bottom of the 7th, the last inning. And it's 0-1 on Yellow Magic Koopa. Off speed. It's swung on, and it's going to be down for a single in shallow center. That's what you needed. You need to be able to get some people around to get the right home run hitter like Donkey Kong back into the square. Big swing and a miss. Nice pitch by Luigi. Swung on the ground. Green Magic Koopa. But the power ball will cause an issue for everybody. So it's just kind of a wash. They get Yellow Magic Koopa. A little bit of a stray caught there from the error item. 1 out. here for Boo. If you can get Boo on, that means Peter comes back. Boo, line drive. It's on the ground, it's fair, and there's 2 on with 1 out. And so Peter now is at the plate. He's not hit a home run this year, but this would be a huge time for him to do so, to tie the game, or at least extend it. You need to get at least a single here. He swings on this one. If it gets down, no, it won't. It's 2 out, and there's 1 out remaining for Baby DK. Now, Baby DK, folks, he's had some hits. He's had some looks. He almost had a homer. It got robbed earlier in the game. Over the plate. Ooh, and he chooses not to swing at that. 0-1. You don't have a lot of room to take a pitch. Swings on this one. It's in the gap. Bases are loaded with Donkey Kong coming up to the plate. They need 3, and Donkey Kong's already in a home run. Again, the biggest at-bat of the season for both of these teams. Luigi's tired. Over the plate, 0-1. Luigi takes this one. Strike 2, and he's down to his last strike. Tornado pitch! On the ground. That is the ball game. The Luigi Knights get out of a bases-loaded jam once again. They had so many times where they had to get out of a jam, but the Luigi Knights right off into the sunset and out of the jungle with a victory. Your final score, 9-6. And the DK Wilds set themselves up in a perfect position to win the game again, but a rough second pitch swing put Donkey Kong down in the count. And that was all she wrote. What a win for the Luigi Knights on the road. Fourth game of the night, folks. Peach trying to get their first win. We've had 2 teams without a win. Failed to get a win tonight. Will the Monarchs do it and get in the win column in this first season of the Triple SL? Let's find out. Fourth game of the night here right now. And 2/3 pitched. And he's been very solid for them as well in the hitting category. And he continues to be. There's bases loaded with nobody out. Wario came into this game with 10 hits, batting .769 in 13 at-bats. And he just continues to be stellar, folks. Parker has had some homers this year. Line drive to right field, grabbed by Blue Critter. Can't get Wario at first base, but that at least helps them out in some regard. Parker has 2 home runs, the most of any me this season. Yellow Magic Koopa will get things going. There's the arrow that causes issues normally for the team that's the home team, but this time it's going to allow for a double and 3 to get home, and it's an early 3-0 lead for the Muscles. For the Luigi Knights, they've kind of been in the middle. He might have been a little bit better per se, but I think that both of them, for the most part, are disappointed. But as soon as I say that, he wants to prove me wrong. Goodbye. 2-run shot. 2-run shot for Firehammer Bro, his second of the season. He's 6 for 12, batting .500. And it's a 5-0 lead early for the Muscles. Right now, 1 out, but Blue Noki hasn't been too good either. And she'll ground into the double play to end the inning. Blue Noki now 4 for 11. And that will be the top of the first. The Wario Muscles hang a 5 spot early. For Blue Pianta here, who, like I said, really needs a redemption game here to justify the early draft pick of him by Jeff. Takes a swing there, down or up in the count 2-1. I don't blame him. And this is a big drive, but it's on the ground. He's going to ground into the double play, and the disappointment continues. I don't understand what it's going to take for Blue Pianta to break out of this, but leaving 2 stranded, 5-0. Blue Critter looking to go yard here. Left field. Does it stay fair at the street light? Oh, it just pulls foul. 0-1. You're going to try again. This one's more fair. Is Parker going to get there in time? They do. Robbed by Yellow Toad. Not out of the reach of Parker this time. First hit of the season in this game. But he's not going to make it a second. That's a ground out. Well done by Baby Peach. She gets all 3 of those putouts. And that is the top of the third. Still 5-0. And now, as you get back to the top of the order, if you can, they're at the bottom of the league table. And you got to find a win sometime to get this turned around. Green Dry Bones is going yard unless Parker has something to say about it. They don't have anything to say. They will almost rob it every time, but Yellow Toad misses it. A 2-run shot for one of the stars of this team, and they're on the board. Over the head of Toad. You wonder if Parker made the jump, if it would have been a different story, but it doesn't matter. It's 5-2, and they're on the board. Lots of hits for him. Came into the game 10 for 13, added at least one earlier out to left field in the gap. Looks at ball one. This one on the inside edge. He's going to use a star swing with the bomb. This bomb is in the air, and Brown Critters being smart. He played that correctly. He didn't want to cause an issue because if you run into that, it's so hard to catch a bomb, folks. I don't know if you've ever tried to catch a bomb, but that's not something you generally want to catch or try to catch. And I think Blue Critter played that as good as he could have, considering the situation. It is an RBI single. It makes it 6-2. Now she's going to go with the heart ball. Sometimes these can get hit. And Yellow Magic Koopa, a good effort at that. Pulls it hot foul towards the first base line. The 0-2 swung on. It's in the gap again. Wario's going to get home and make it 7-2. So they wipe away the work that they did in the bottom of the third. Unfortunately, and it's 5 runs again. Here's Fire Hammer Bro. Takes a look at strike one. Good hitting, though. You can't deny that this team is a good hitting team. And that one's going to get in the gap as well. Parker's going to come home and make it 8-2. In the major leagues, you're a Hall of Famer. Batting .333 in this league is average. And that is your average second to first. Out for the third out of the inning. 4 down here in our 4th game of the night. Foul. Yo 1. Swung on. In the gap. Yellow Pianta's going to get home. Another RBI single, this time for Parker. And they have 10 runs now. But there is 2 on. With 1 out for Dry Bones. Dry Bones, big hit on this one. It'll get in the gap and hit the arrow. And Peach is going to get home. Green Dry Bones is going to third. He's going to try for home. He'll get there. Dry Bones is going to get a triple. Triple for Dry Bones. Curveball. In for a strike. Inside. Nice hit. Yellow Toad continuing to do well again. So 2 on. You really got to get out of here. You got to get out of here if you're the Peach Monarchs. Off speed. Pianta was sitting on that one. And it's gone. 3-run shot for Yellow Pianta, his 3rd of the season. And that will wrap things up, folks. It'll be a 9-run game again. Fire Hammer Bro had a homer earlier tonight. And strike here. Nice pitch. Lakitu calling that one a strike. This one curving inside. It's up in the air. Will it get gone? It's far enough. It will. Goodbye. 2nd of the season. And it's off the top of the hat. And they are taking a victory lap here in the city. They have not lost, or they've lost once here at home, rather. They've been able to play 3 games here because the other 2 were not pretty. Maybe they can get their first win tonight as well. Blue Noki. You got to be kidding! Blue Noki with her first home run of the season. How do you like that for Blue Noki? She's 4 for 10 coming into the game, and she adds a home run to it. 17-6. It's all going right for the Muscles. Worth is getting tired here. He was not really expecting to pitch more than just the inning, but he's going to have to. As Paragoomba gets this one on the ground, he might not. 6-4-3. Game over. He won't have to pitch anymore, and the game is over. 17-6, the final score. The Peach Monarchs are able to put up 6 for the first time in a game this season, but it was just not enough. The Wario Muscles improved to 3-1. So like I said, folks, I mean, it's going to be interesting to see as I take a look at the stats and maybe what happened last time out. But the Shoshi Egg side, they split the pitching requirements, and Yoshi right now is pitching an ERA of about 7 with 9 innings pitched. Maybe he can improve on that a little bit. And like you said, we've seen this Burrowbo's team get shut out. It's possible. They can be hit or miss on some days, And we'll see if it's a miss, and maybe the Yoshi Eggs can get on the board in the winning column for the first time this season. All three of the 0-3 teams dropped to 0-4, so maybe the Yoshi Eggs are the one to do it tonight. Here is Green Critter. Take strike one. The Critters, Red Critter 7 for 11, and as well, Green Critter 7 for 13. And here's a big drive to center field, but Baby Daisy and Luigi are there, and she robs it. Nice defensive play by Baby Daisy, who gets out to center field, and the chemistry helps. Normally is pitching, but was able to make the grab. She did 2 in a row. She started game 2 and 3. That's a huge way to start this game. But now here's King K. Rool. King K. Rool has had a homer this year himself. A little bit disappointing, though, in the batting column. 3 for 11 coming into the game. He's not been as impressive as maybe his size would dictate. This is a nice one, though. This is on the ground for a single, and the foul ball and the train are going to help the big man get a leadoff double, and he's going to try to turn it into a triple. King K. Rool gets a triple, his second triple of the season. And that's a great way to start, and you'd rather have him at third than having to run around the bases, as Red Critter will step up to the plate. He's one of the 2 people on this team with a homer. He's had 2 so far this season. An earlier game, Red Critter, hot one to left field, but it's going foul. The 1-1 is swung on, and it's in the same spot, but the train is coming. But they missed the train, and she still grabs it. End of the inning. Covered and able to get the out. 2 down here quickly for Red Pianta. 0-1. Red Pianta to left center. The train. Will it not come over? It won't. And I rob it. Luckily, they get behind the train, just as Baby Daisy and Baby Luigi did. 2-out single. Down the middle here on the ground. Grabbed. Double. Well, didn't need a double play. You only needed to turn 1. And so, the Yoshi Eggs, on their journey to try and get a victory, have stopped the Birdo Bows through 2 at-bats. Here is Red Critter, also appearing for this team. Big swing for Red Critter. It's going to get out to center field again. They have a train this time, but I rob it again and prevent another one. And Yoshi takes a tumble coming down. Got robbed earlier. They got to try and get the ball out to left field rather than right field, where Baby Daisy and Baby Luigi have been difficult to handle. Here is Red Yoshi. Nice hit for Red Yoshi. 2 on with nobody out. Red Yoshi has not been amazing this season, but he's done enough. 4 for 13 coming in, and that's his 5th hit of the year. Green Critter got robbed earlier, but he's not going to get robbed this time in the gap. Pow ball comes there. The train's there. One's going to get home, and this is our first score of the game. Red Yoshi's getting home. Green Critter with a double and 2 RBIs, and it's 2-0. So unfortunately, the Yoshi Eggs cannot get the lead here to start, as this was just a perfectly timed ball. Baby Daisy couldn't get to it thanks to the train. Well done by them. Green Critter, what a hit. Now here's King K. Rool. Like I said, disappointing for what his batting power should be. Rainbow ball here is swung on, and it gets down. Nice hit from King K. Rool on the tough pitch. I think that makes him 2 for 2 to start the game. Much better effort from him. Red Critter out to center field. Baby Luigi slow. It's gone. Baby Luigi's caught sleeping, and it's 5-0 as Red Critter hits his 3rd of the season. You could tell that Baby Luigi was just not quite there. I wonder if the Piranha Plant over in right center interfered, and it's 5-0. Yoshi already getting tired. That's the end of his day, so not bad to start, but now just a bit of a blow-up here in the top of the 3rd, and Red Paratrooper will come in to try and calm things down for a team that has needed some help. There's me! That's me! I'm the deep left center, and I hit a homer! Solo shot! Damn, that felt good. To left center field, it's a bit of inception as I call my own home run shot, and it's 6-0. So maybe you go to Red Pianta later on. Or you could go to Eli, who allowed 5 and 2 and 6. So not amazing, but, maybe Red Shy Guy. I'm not sure who you go to follow up. But with the bases loaded, that one lines out to center field. So bases loaded, 2 out here in a 6-0 game for Green Critter, who had a try at it earlier. Gets contact to this one, and it's in left field. Grand slam! Cut it opposite field, and this is a 10-0 game. And the Yoshi Eggs just cannot catch a break. For a second, you thought they had it, and now they don't. Red Paratroopa getting tired. Not a good effort from him, to say the least. They do go to Red Pianta in the third, but Baby Luigi's on, and that's 2 straight errors for Red Critter. Now showing bunt is Yoshi. I don't know. I would just hit it to Red Critter personally, but this bunt is well placed. The bomb gets there, but not in time, so bunts to advance the runner, but there's still 2 out. And now here's Baby Daisy. She whiffs on the first one. That's 0-1. And this is a big drive, but robbed at the wall by me. Baby Daisy with a big swing. She took a real look at this one. Could have been a huge momentum shifter, but I robbed my 3rd homer of the night. And that is 5. Top of the 6th. It's still 10-1 with Gray Shy Guy due up. Baby Luigi takes strike 1. He's been doing all right, 4 for 9. Coming into the game! At the warning track, will the train come by? It won't, but there's the train there. It allows Red Shy Guy to tag up, and so you at least got somebody at third for the captain to maybe bat home and make it 10-2. On the ground, he won't make it 10-2. That's the ball game. Grounded out 4-3. Unfortunate result for the Yoshi Eggs. They cannot win. Welcome back. Our final game tonight of the Triple SL is the Bowser Jr. Rookies at the Diddy Monkeys here. And let's take a quick look at the starting lineups as we get this last one underway here. Different look, point blank, for the Bowser Jr. Rookies. Caden did a lot of retooling today after that 29-5 loss, or 29-6 loss. No better time to take a look at changing your lineup after a loss like that. And they certainly did. Bowser Jr. starts for the first time of the season. The Magic Koopas are in the middle infield. Caden out in center. We got Green Hammer Bro in right field and Green Toad in left. I think that this is a much better look from this team. And then the chemistry in the batting order seems to have improved with this current batting order. I think that they're going to come out and look a lot better. I think that Caden might have finally found where the right pieces for this team are supposed to be, but it always has to translate. It's got to translate into a victory. And you're facing a scrappy Diddy Monkeys team that you look at right here, who are 3-0 thanks to a walk-off homer by King Boo, and they've just found a way. Some teams simply find a way to win ball games, and that's what currently this team has been doing. So the Diddy Monkeys start Diddy Kong again. This is the second start in a row. Dixie Kong out in center, Tiny in right. King Boo expected to be the fill-in pitcher. It worked out really well for him last time. The Yoshis stay in the middle infield. Pretty much all the same for the Diddy Monkeys. Folks, last game of the night. As I look at my lineup, the 4 home teams. The home teams tonight, 4-1. We've been kind of going back and forth. The away teams have had the advantage one week. Now it's the home teams holding their home turf. We got one more game. Maybe the home teams will go 5-1. Or will the Bowser Jr. Rookies knock off another undefeated team here tonight and improve to 2-2? It'd be a big way to turn around their season. Let's find out, starting right now. Through 3 games, King Boo is 5 for 13. Maybe a little bit disappointing, but 3 of those 5 hits have been homers, and now it's 6 hits. And Red Koopa, 8 for 12, batting .667. Dave is doing well this season, too. He's been batting not bad, 4 for 11 with a homer. This team has 7 home runs to come into the season. Line drive, though, Green Magic Koopa, double play. King Boo is at third. So still have a runner at third with nobody out for Green Hammer Bro, who's been so good for this team, and he continues to be. RBI single for Green Hammer Bro. He has 3 homers along with King Boo's 3, and that is his 6th RBI of the campaign. Early 1-run lead for the Monkeys here with 2 out. Yellow Yoshi is 5 for 11, very solid. Most of the hitters on this team are very solid in their batting average, and the Diddy Monkeys, that's why they're amongst the league leaders, surprisingly, in second place, above the Daisy Flowers going into tonight. They also have a good slugging average, too. Their hits are going for more. But that respect, I told you, I've been putting respect on the name. Grounded out, though, to Blue Yoshi. And that is the end of the first. Nothing there for Bowser Jr. 1-0 early here with the Kongs due up. As King Boo is back up. Good time for King Boo here, folks. Pickoff attempt to try to make it a little bit different, but Bowser Jr. has been throwing off speed. Ball there on the edge of the plate. Paintball here on the second pitch. Swung on. Deep to right field, but it goes foul. Dixie's 6 for 11 so far this season after that hit. On the inside, grounded. 6-4, 3, double play. End of the inning, King Boo unable to do anything with a 1-1 count. Not enough for Blue Magic Koopa there. Green Toad has a big swing. This is deep to center field, but it's a little bit too high. Easy pop fly. 1-2-3 ends the inning. So lining into a double play there now, Green Hammer Bro, hoping to wipe things clean for this side. Deep to right field. Will Caden get there in time? They don't. Solo shot to make it 2-0 for Green Hammer Bro. Let's take another look at this one. Caden was a little bit slow to get there. They tried to get there in time, but I think the velocity was just too fast. Green Hammer Bro for the Diddy Monkeys, but maybe just doesn't have the stamina here. But the combination of him and King Boo is always solid. Banana ball on the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. End of the inning. Diddy Kong gotten through 3. But the chemistry here, Tiny Kong has been batting very solid, all things considered, for this team. Has showed she has plenty of contact. And what did I say? Beginning of the season, singles matter, singles matter, singles matter. And so far, she's doing real well. But she is caught way out of position. Another double play. That is the inning. Quick one so far here, folks. We're already at the bottom of the 4th. A bit tricky with that root of that tree there. And there's 2 away, and it's going to be 3 out. 1, 2, 3. Nice job. We are playing defensive baseball here in the last game of the night. 4 innings down. It's 2-0. Dave lined into a double play earlier in the game, and he takes the first strike. Another changeup on the ground. Green Magic Koopa. It's not a double play, but he is out at first. There's 2 away with runners on second and third here for Green Hammer Bro. No guarantee here. Tough spot. Got to get him out. It's over the plate. That's not how you get him out. Green Hammer Bro with his 2nd of the evening for the Diddy Monkeys. Poor pitch selection again. That's not what you want to do, is feed him a fastball over the plate. And he smoked it. 5th home run of the year for Green Hammer Bro. And now he's among the league leaders in the home run category with 5. Situation, 12 runs, 13 runs were allowed by Caden in a 2-out situation. Can they change the conversation? They cannot. This is getting down in the gap. 6-0. Firing at home, 7-0. 2 RBI double for Diddy Kong, and this game is starting to get out of hand. It was almost acting like a sack bunt there. And gets runners on second and third for Goomba. Over the plate. Line drive, though. That will end the inning as it's a double play. The Yoshi 6-4. Goomba just a struggle there with that hit. You look at the Week 5 games and what we could be in for. So stick around for that. Don't go anywhere at the end of the game. Strike 1 here on Bowser Jr. Again, what did I say last night is this one will get down, and there's the error there, so Green Magic Koopa is going to third. They're having some trouble. He could try to go home. Oh, no, he doesn't. Runners on second and third. Nice double there for Green Hammer Bro, who has 4 home runs. Not going to be a 5th one. And it's off Blue Yoshi. It's fair. Green Magic Koopa is going to get home. Runners on the corners with nobody out. And there's one. I said last night that sometimes you're the history maker and sometimes you're the book. Last night, the Bowser Jr. rookies were certainly the book, but maybe they can be the maker tonight. Maybe they can write the history. This is a good way to start. Long way to go. Blue Magic Koopa, it's going to be in the gap. Bowser Jr. is going to get home. Dixie gets an issue again with an error item. Green Hammer Bro is going for home. 2 RBI double. No attempted to throw, and it's 9-3. It's 9-3. Probably another pow ball or maybe a barrel that caused the issues. And right now, the outfield, which is normally a strong suit of the Monkeys, is having a bit of an issue. And now King Boo, who you wanted to get to the end of the game, is going to have to retire. And it's Tiny Kong who will come in. And that causes now an issue with the chemistry in right field. Toad, you don't need to bunt here. You need to prevent out. Swing the goddamn bat. But he does bunt. It's kind of a blooper. It gets Blue Magic Koopa to third. But it costs them an out. I don't know if I like costing them an out personally when you're looking to get 6 more runs. Goomba, though, with a nice hit. It gets him on, and that's what I was talking about. You got to get Goomba in the right position. 1 out here for Green Koopa. Swung on. Is it in the gap? No, it's grabbed by Blue Yoshi. Double play to end the game. And I think Green Toad ruined what could have been an amazing comeback. He needed to swing. He didn't need to bunt. That caused 1 out, and that allowed the double play to end things here. Final score, 9-3. A little bit of a sweat there for the Monkeys in the bottom of the 7th, but they had control of the entire game.